Live from Los Angeles, California. It's the Days of Our Lives 60th anniversary celebration. And here your host from Dishin Days.
What's up, everybody? Justin Hareld here at Dishin Days. I'm here at the Days of Our Lives 60th anniversary celebration. We are here on the red carpet, as you can see. The stars are just starting to come down the aisle. We probably will hit Raven and Carson first, and then followed by Mr. Eric Martsolf. But just kind of wanted to give you a little bit behind the scenes, just take you on the journey with us here. We're here celebrating Days of Our Lives, 60 years. It's amazing. We know, unfortunately, there is no Day of Days this year, but we kind of want to take you on a journey with us here. So we decided, you know what, let's go live. Let's kind of take you on this experience with us. We are just kind of hanging out, waiting for them to come down the red carpet here. But yeah, until then, kind of hang out a little bit with me before we start the interviews. Give you a little bit of my Days history. I started watching Days. I always say like when I was a toddler, just because my mom watched it, my grandmothers watched it. It was always sort of in the ether and on in the background. I have very vivid images of 80s, Bo and Hope and Patch and Kayla. And that's how sort of my brain was wired for Days of Our Lives. And then, of course, growing up myself and really getting into it and taking a strong hand with watching it was probably, I'd say, early 90s. It was sort of right before Hope disappeared. And so I got, my first introduction was the Bo Carly, the Bo Billy stuff, and then Hope coming back in the sort of infamous Princess Gina storyline, which I probably have to say is probably one of my favorite Umbrella storylines that Days has ever done. I just think it encapsulated so many different things, so many different characters, and of course, a tour de force performance by Christian Alfonso as Gina, and then the real Gina, and then Gina Horton, and then it was a storyline that just went on for years, and they milked a lot of storyline and a lot of great moments and scenes from that. Some of my favorite characters, I dearly love. I love me some Kate. I love me some Billy, Lexi. Always had of course, to John, of course, loved him, loved Marlena. So yeah, we're about to start getting ready here. We got a couple more minutes before we get our first interview here, but I kind of want to do a couple of fun facts here for you guys, if you may not know. And first one is that Days of Our Lives was created by, of course, husband and writing duo Ted and Betty Corday, or the parents of Ken Corday, if you didn't know. So hopefully, I think he will be coming down the red carpet. Hopefully we'll get an opportunity to speak with him, pick his brain a little bit about Days of Our Lives and starting with Days. So yeah, we'll see. The next one is, here we go. It's one of the longest running scripted shows in the world, of course. And I want to skip down a little bit here to say James Reynolds, it actually holds the Guinness World Record for one of the longest running Black characters in TV history. We know James Reynolds. He's a friend of ours. Just the character of Abe, I think, is just so special and needed in Salem. And we saw him actually get honored for his work at the Emmys a couple of weeks ago. So big fan of James, and hopefully we'll get to spend some time with him tonight. So yeah, we are almost there. Carson, Eric, Raven, they're sort of making their way towards us. We've got a couple more minutes here before we get it. But yeah, if you guys want to sort of let us know in the chat, what is one of your favorite storylines that you loved about Days in the 60 years? Also, let us know how long you've been watching, who your favorite characters are. Kind of sharing this experience with us. Give us all your sort of info, storylines, character, favorite performances, maybe favorite scenes. Let's kind of reminisce in the chat about it as we're sort of waiting in between interviews and stuff. So yeah, it looks like Dan has shown up too. So yeah, we are getting some cast members. We were afraid we wouldn't get a few of them for a while, but they are slowly making their way down the red carpet, and we will see them soon. I, of course, am here. I will be with you for about another 20 more minutes. And then, of course, we have Tony and Araceli are here. And if you saw our little live snippet earlier, Michael Madison is at the other end getting some really great photos, which we will be sure to share with you, especially tomorrow when we do our recap. And be sure to join us tomorrow for our regular show. I can't see that. Be sure to show us tomorrow. I'm getting signals as we're going. We got a whole setup behind here going on since we're going live here. I can't. Yes, make sure you also comment on the YouTube channel. Thank you. As we do the recap. What else we got going on? We got a couple more minutes here. We are slowly getting some of our stars inching a little bit toward this here, but I want to do one more little fun fact here. That Suzanne Rogers is one of the longest running actresses on the show, joined the show in 1973. She will be here tonight. Hopefully we'll get an opportunity to speak with her, of course, and pick her brain about playing Maggie for over 50 years now. And we also know that Deidre Hall is celebrating her 50-something year. Make sure you check the comments. Yeah. Just 1 second. I live TV here. I am jumping on here to see. I kind of want to see what you guys are saying in the comments here. Getting a few people, as you saw, Carson goes by here. We will get him next when he comes by. Hold up. I can't get in there. But make sure you guys are commenting below. Again, share your favorite stories, your comments, favorite storylines. Let us know what when you started watching Days. Oh, here we are live. I'm trying to get on there so I can kind of join you guys in the live here as we're going live. Here we go. Let's see some comments here. All right, we're almost there. All right, who are we gonna have first here? I think we have. All right, Can we grab? No. Okay. I'll take them if you guys are ready. Yeah. Because here we are. Hey man. Hey, how are you? Good to see you, man. Here we are. We're actually live. We go live. Hey. We're here with Dan Feuerriegel, who plays EJ Demira. Yes.
Hello. Live. Hey, Jenna. How you doing, buddy?
First interview of the day, and we are going to start off with. We have this little photo here. This is your first day on the show. Sitting here now, Mr. Dan Feuerriegel, multiple Emmy nominee. What would you tell this Dan Feuerriegel about what to expect?
Oh man, expect to be very, very tired for the first couple of months because your brain needs to get used to the pace, the amount of dialogue, and just the character. However, just looking at that, I remember that day. I remember it fondly. My first ever day on the show was literally the door being opened up on me. So that was it. That was one episode that I shot. The door was opened up on me. I was very nervous. The second day, I had to do scenes with Ali and Brian.
Yeah.
And I was incredibly nervous because during the casting process, they were telling us to just keep going through. Know your lines, keep going through. Even if you screw up, keep going through. And so I thought that was what was expected of me. However, Ali and Brian screwed up a lot. And they were laughing and kidding around. And that just immediately eased my nerves.
Are you ready?
And I went, okay, cool. All right. It's not as strict and rigid as they make it out to be during the auditions. I mean, of course it is, but I think they just wanted to see if you could, do it during the audition process. So I remember that fondly. And 4 years now, I think. Yeah, 4 years now. Here I am, and I'm very, very grateful to be a part of 60 years, to be a part of such a legacy. And yeah, it's just I don't know what else to say. It's just a phenomenal.
Actually, since we're talking about 6 years, when you since that first day, did you ever think 4 years later you'd still be here? Did you think I'll try this out for a little while, or is this a big new challenge for me?
I mean, you always have you know what, I'm going to do this for a couple of years and I'm going to do some this and this and this. But it's such a fun show to do that I am grateful for every single day. And when the new contract comes around, you're like, yeah, I love doing this. So I will keep going. And as long as they want me, I will keep barreling through. And yeah, but as an actor, in reality, you don't know where you're going to be the next day. So a year I didn't know if I was going to be still on the show, whether it be my choice or theirs, and it just keeps going, keeps going. So I'm very, very grateful. As I said before, it's just amazing.
Nice. Dan, thanks so much. Always a pleasure getting to see you and spending some time with you. You've been a great friend to the show, always coming on whenever we ask. So yeah, just big congratulations for being a part of this. It's a night of celebration. So hopefully you and the rest of the cast feel that tonight. So yeah.
Very happy for all of you to be here, because all of you have been here from ever since I've been here, and it's always a pleasure. And thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. We're very grateful, and yes, you as well. Yes, I'm waiting on you too. And thank you to everybody out there watching. If it wasn't for you, we would not be able to do this. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Dan. Yeah, appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the night. Yeah. Thanks, guys. That was, of course, our friend, Mr. Dan Feuerriegel, EJ Demira, who'll go down as probably one of Salem's most interesting, morally gray / villain characters. So I have a few more people coming onto this. Oh, okay. We got a few more actors coming up. Hopefully we can grab someone else really quick. Yes, I think we are getting Tyler Andrews coming up, maybe. Tyler, hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Good to see you. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Christmas. Good. How you doing, man? We're actually already live. So hey guys, we're here with Tyler Andrews, Mr. Theo Carver here, newly cemented. Been in the role now a couple of months, shooting for longer than that. You're probably coming up on almost a year now.
Yes.
Right. So what's this year been like for you? Almost a year.
It's been so crazy, especially since our interview. It's been even crazier, all the new things that are coming into the storyline of Theo Carver. Yeah, so it's so unpredictable, would be the word. It's unpredictable, but you take it day by day, script by script, and try to make sense for it for yourself, and then work with the directors the best you can.
Nice. Speaking of unpredictability and speaking of first days, we want to show you this picture. This is from your first day here.
Yes, it is.
So what would Tyler now tell that Tyler?
Oh, just relax. Just relax a little bit. I was nervous. I'm acting with Theo, who's such a big name on the show, but his character is also so big. And I was a little nervous then, but I would just tell myself, don't worry, it's all going to work out in some way or another, the way that it's supposed to be. Yeah.
What's has there been a moment in the last almost year where you did a sort of sigh of relief and said, okay, I can relax a little bit now. I think I've got a handle on Theo. I think I'm going to be home for a little while.
Yeah. When I first got to the show, I was already relaxed, but I was still nervous on trying to help tell the story correctly, do it justice. But it probably came around the more I worked with Jim and Jackée, because they really made me feel comfortable just on set, but then with the character as well. And as soon as I started working with them, I was like, it's go time. It's like doing a play every single day, and you just got to focus on the future. What's next? What's next?
What's it like to be on a show like Days of Our Lives that's been around for 60 years and all that legacy that comes with it? Is it a lot of pressure, or do you just take it day by day?
There is a lot of pressure because that the fans have been watching for so long, and there are fans that have watched since the very first episode that are still watching. There is a lot of pressure. It's a weird feeling, because there are castmates that have been around really since the beginning or close to the beginning of the show. So you feel this responsibility to uphold this heritage and this tradition of these characters and what they've gone through, and to stay truthful for them for as long as you're on the show. So it's a little nerve-wracking sometimes, but working with people like you see here on the red carpet, it's great because they're welcoming, but they also make it easy to work with because they're great actors.
Nice. Well, Tyler, thank you so much. We have been loving your portrayal of Theo. We thought you came in and just brought a different spin to the character. We haven't seen it in a while, and just really been appreciating your work, especially the last few weeks, and being able to talk with you early on. And I know you sort of gave us a little bit of a preview of what we would see. So you definitely have been delivering, and we appreciate it, man. Great to see you tonight.
I appreciate seeing all you here. Who I got to talk to just a couple of months ago. Not even a couple of months ago, maybe like a month and a half ago. Yeah, and going to be happy for the next time we talk, to where you see where the character has taken himself.
Great. Well, have a great time tonight. It's a night celebration. Enjoy it. You are now part of this iconic show that has been around for now 60 and 60 plus years. So just enjoy it.
I appreciate it. I will. All right.
Great seeing you, man. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, man. Peace. That was Tyler Andrews here. And let's see, who else can we grab really quick? Who is available? We are coming down the pike here. We got Connor Floyd. We got Stephen Nichols. Hi, yes, of course. Hi, honey. We're actually live right now. You can see us. We're here with one of our favorites, Miss Raven Bowens, of course, looking outstanding and gorgeous and beautiful. And not only that, she is also an incredibly kind-hearted, charitable person. She just had her charity the other night, raising money for a school in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you give us a little bit of info on how the night went? We saw from Instagram and others who went there that they just had an amazing time, and it was for a great cause and just in celebration of that, and a lot of it due to you and you.
Thank you. Yes. I keep saying last night was one of the best nights of my life. It was so incredible. Like, a lot of friends, a lot of family, they came, they supported, they bought tickets, and they donated money all towards us rebuilding the school in Nigeria. We just started this mission. It's my friend Katura and I, and it just turned out so much better than I could have imagined. Carson performed, and Kevin Spears has performed, and Tabiana from General Hospital performed, and Linsey Arnold, she performed. They all did it, and I was just so grateful because I felt like everyone who was there, it's like, we weren't paying people, and people, they showed up and they brought their love and they brought their hearts, and it was just such a beautiful, incredible night. And I was emceeing and talking crazy all night, saying anything, and it was great. It was great.
It's an amazing cause, and for you to shepherd it and take time and to get friends and family to come and support it is just, I think, also a testament, not just to the cause, but to who you are as a person. So.
Yeah, thank you. I always have known I wanted to go to Africa, and I didn't, and I was like, but when I go, I want to go with a purpose. And I didn't know what the purpose was going to be, but every year I do a vision board, and I always have been putting like these little kids that look like they're in Africa. I've always put them on my board, and I didn't know why. And then my friend Katura was like, hey, do you want to do this project with me? And I said, absolutely. And everything just clicked, and now we're on it. And if you want to donate, you can go to www.katurahamiltonfoundation.org.
Definitely get those donations in. Absolutely. Always selling. But switching gears here a little bit, we are here celebrating, of course, 60 years of Days of Our Lives. And we want to show you a little here. This is your first day on set. What would Raven, standing here now, X amount of years later, what would she say to this Raven?
Wow. Who knew you were going to live with this girl one day?
On and off screen, yeah.
And also, just, you're still here. Almost 5 years later, they're still writing for you. And you are going to be, I think that day when I went in for those scenes, I was so scared. I was so nervous. I'd never done, that much had never been required of me as an actor on film. And so, our television, and I didn't know I could do it. So I would say, you can do it, and you will do it, and you'll do it again and again, and you'll get better and better and better. And they still won't give you an Emmy, but maybe one day they will.
So you know what? With what you and Carson have been doing this year, it's probably coming next year. So
thank you.
Speaking of that, we want to quickly, I know you guys have been, I think especially on our show, we've been talking, especially the last few weeks, about how great it is to see you guys, and this adoption storyline is really giving you guys some really great material. But also, we've been talking a lot about the future and sort of ushering people in. And I just think you and Carson are doing that for the younger crowd, just ushering in the next generation. And we talk a lot about super couples, and I think you guys have probably cemented yourself as that. Do you guys feel that?
I mean, I hope, I wish. I mean, that's a goal, that's a dream. I think that we're definitely on the way. I'm nervous to say that we are because it's.
I'll say it.
He said it, not me.
I'll say it.
But I think
Me and millions of other fans.
But I do think that we've gotten to a place now where it is Chanel and Johnny, and I don't know if people would accept that separation. You know what I mean? So that feels good, and that feels like it's nice to be a part of something strong, and to also be, as you said, a part of the younger couples and stuff. So yeah, it's really cool.
Absolutely. Well, Raven, thank you so much. You are always amazing. You're always a friend to the show, always coming out whenever we need, and always good to see you outside of the show as always. And just congratulations tonight, and have a great time.
Thank you so much. I love you guys. I think you all are amazing. And just give me a hug.
That's fine. I know. Thanks, guys. Yes, Eric. Yeah. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Yeah, you look good. Thanks. Good. We're actually live, so we're jumping. Yeah, we are live.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Here with Mr. Eric Martsolf, of course, who plays Brady Black.
I do play Brady Black. I wore black for Brady Black.
Yeah, there you go.
His necklace too.
Is it? You know what? It looks familiar. Yeah.
Well, I kept forgetting to put it on, so I'm like, I'll just wear it all the time. My wife was like, "Did you steal that?" I'm like, "No, I didn't steal it. I'm just like making sure I keep it on so I don't forget to put it on."
You can always return it to set on the Monday. Yeah.
Brady and Eric are slowly dissolving.
Just
into the
morphing
same
into
person. It's been 60 years. Well, I haven't been on 60 years, but
what we did see, I know I was either maybe yesterday or the day before, you kind of did a little video image chronicling your time in daytime here. What was it like to even put that together and take that walk down memory lane between Days and even a little bit of Passions in there?
I don't do that a lot. I was in an Uber, and it was in heavy traffic, as we know that LA sometimes has. And I started thinking about 60 years. I started thinking about tonight and the magnitude of it. And I realized, oh my God, like I bet I have some weird, fun photographs. And I did a deep dive, and I just started throwing it up there and going, oh my God. It's been 23 years for me that I've had between Passions and Days. A lot of friends, a lot of family, people we've lost. You know, it's been a weird road. It's so atypical from any other show, you know, to have that kind of longevity. And I went down a very sentimental path. I just started posting pictures. And even my wife was like, she's like, you realize you posted like 20 or 25. I'm like, I know. She's like, you don't do that. I'm like, I know. I'm sentimental now. Yeah. I'm sentimental talking to you, dude. I mean, it's just great. Yeah. Not a lot of people get to experience something like this.
And speaking of, we got to hit you with this. This is your first. Yes.
Dude, I was just talking to someone over there about there are hugs, right? Hey, how you doing? And then there's Deidre Hall. Welcome to the family hugs. You can see, look, that's a guy that's happy.
That is a smile there.
That boy's not acting, because she grabbed me. It's Brady, and I never forget the strength of that hug, because I was worried about being I'm the new kid in class, right? After that one day, I didn't feel like the new kid anymore. I was like, holy.
I got to ask you quickly before they pull you away. What would Eric now tell this Eric?
I would tell him to relax. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. You're Brady now. Roll with it. Go. Embrace it. And just enjoy the camaraderie that you're going to receive for the next couple decades. And just know that you got the best damn job in the world, and appreciate it.
Absolutely. On that note, congratulations. Enjoy tonight, celebrating Days 60 years. You've been a great friend to the show, especially with us, and always coming on. And
your support, like over the years.
Absolutely, it's our pleasure. And you always show up whenever we ask. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you, guys. Love you all.
Thanks, man. Enjoy. Yeah. So, okay, who are we gonna grab next? Hey, man. Hey, man, good to see you. Good to see you, man. Yeah, you look good. We're actually live already, so we're just, Hey, guys. Hi. I'm here with Carson Boatman, celebrating Days' 60th anniversary. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. I'm excited to celebrate, party, hang out. Yeah.
What's it? Okay, I'm gonna hit you with this. This is your first day
Yeah.
on the show.
Just tossed
Yes,
red
I know,
ball
right?
to EJ. Red squeezy ball.
What would Carson now tell this Carson from back then?
Stay in better shape. Stay in the same shape that you're in right now.
So stay at the gym.
Stay at the gym.
Yeah.
Maybe lay off
Move
the
in.
business. Yeah.
Right. What does tonight mean for someone who's been on the show a few years now and definitely is cemented as probably a fan favorite or is a fan favorite?
Well, that's very nice of you to say.
Yeah. What does this mean to you to be a part of an iconic show?
I mean, dude, it's just. I think if you zoom out, it's like, what a crazy thing it is. I was just saying, for anything in life to last 60 years in a row, let alone a television, that's like a billion years for a TV show to last 60 seasons. That's crazy. So to be even just a small part of that it's super meaningful to me. I mean, I think there's no question that Days of Our Lives, hopefully it goes for another 60 years, but whether it ends, I'm not gonna put that out there. No, it's just Days of Our Lives has, without question, inserted itself into television history as I think one of the greatest legacy products ever to exist on television. And so it's just really cool to be a small part of such an incredible legacy. And that doesn't happen without great leadership, great talent with the cast, great talent with the crew. It's just, it's really an honor and humbling to be a part of. Sorry I rambled on that one, guys.
Not at all. We love it. I do want to ask you, we talked to Raven earlier about just the material Johnny and Chanel have been getting, and especially you this past 6 months, we'll say, to a year. It's been, just has been a lot and really amazing for you to kind of show your talent. How do you feel as being sort of the younger generation, sort of ushering in the show? I mean, we talk about you guys all the time and just being sort of the next super couple and you're sort of the future of the show. Do you feel that? Do you get that?
I don't. I personally don't. I'm super happy that people feel that way. I just kind of try and come into work every day and do the best job I can, one day at a time. I don't really try and go too far into the future because it's not there yet. So I just try and make the best of the situation and make the best of every day that I can and try and do great work. And regarding what you mentioned about the material we've been getting, it's been very it's been super fun. That whole Sammy, EJ, Johnny story, the conception story, was challenging, but boy, was that fun to kind of sink my teeth into as an actor, and try and put up some work that makes people feel some stuff. Yeah.
Well, you've been doing some amazing, really, really great work lately, man. So just congratulations on 60 years. Enjoy tonight. Enjoy the day. So yeah, have some fun. All right, man. Yeah, great seeing you, man. Yeah, thanks so much. Everybody, that was Carson Boatman. All right, everyone. I am almost about to wrap up here. We are going to be joined by Araceli next and then eventually Tony, but we have been getting some really great interviews. More to come. Please stay with us. Keep that snack. And I am signing off, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. Stay tuned for Araceli.
I'm not sure if I interviewed you at the end.
Yeah, I talked to you.
Yeah. So we're live. Yeah. Okay. All right. We are live here at the 60th anniversary here for Days of Our Lives. We are here. I'm Araceli Aviles from Dishin Days. I am joined by the new Chad DiMera. You won't be seeing him for a while, but we are really, really, really excited to talk to him. We talked to him a couple of weeks ago at the Daytime Emmys. And you have, well, we won't see you for a while. You had some time as Chad. I know. But yeah, you have some time as Chad under your belt now. How has it been going?
It's been going great. Everyone's been very welcoming, and I'm just honored to be a part of this well-oiled machine that is Days of Our Lives.
Who on the cast do you really just get a kick out of working with right now?
I love Tyler Andrews. He's the man. He plays my nephew, and I feel like we've kind of built built this good little nephew uncle relationship that I really enjoy.
Yeah, and you're no stranger to soaps, being on Young the Restless, but you're coming on to Days in a really momentous year. So what does that mean, entering this kind of dynasty?
I just want to bring it, 60 years. That's an accomplishment in this industry. It doesn't matter who you are. I mean, how many shows have been on for 60 years? And so I just want to show these guys that I mean business. I'm prepared. I show up. You can hold me accountable, and I'm going to bring it every time I show up to work.
Are we holding Connor accountable or Chad accountable?
Hold them both accountable. Come on. Yeah, they both need to freaking bring it.
Okay.
Almost cursed. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're on YouTube, but no matter.
Yeah, YouTube, you can curse.
And I just want to, for our audience to know, they can see it, but he can't. So we're going to let him know that we are live to over 500 people right now.
What's up, y'all? Thanks for joining us.
I think we're breaking our own record, actually.
All right, let's keep it going. Keep it running. Text your friends. Get them online. Let's go.
I've been texting my whole family.
Yeah, get on. I'm going to text mine right after this.
Yeah, so we're at Dishin Days. And what do you think that, again, I don't want to tease too much, but what can fans look forward to, since you're one of the few who we haven't seen on screen yet?
A lot of drama, obviously. What I love about Chad is he kind of walks this tightrope of Horton and Demira. He wants to be on the Horton side, but the Demira kind of is like clawing at him all the time. And so he's trying to be good. He wants to be bad, but he wants to be good, so expect that.
Yeah. And I think you get a little more taste as Chad of playing the father role. How has that been?
That's cool. I don't have any kids, so this is great practice. I'm just pretending to be my dad. I'm just doing what my dad would do.
And do you feel the legacy of the Demaras kind of going through the whole vein of everything?
I feel the legacy of the whole show going through the veins. I like I said earlier, I just want to bring it. I want to be the most prepared. I want to bring it 100% every time I walk on that stage. But yeah, I do feel the Demaras. It's a very prominent family on this show, and I want to deliver for the fans.
That is a wrap for us with Connor Floyd, and we are going to be moving on to our next guest. But thank you so much for talking to us.
Good to talk to you again. Love y'all.
Yes. All right, who do we have up next? I think. Hi. The man who made time for me at the very, 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 very end of the Daytime Emmys red carpet. You could see because it was a very dark video that we posted, but he made time for us.
They were like shutting the lights off on us, weren't they?
Yes, they were. And we were so excited to have such a big presence at the Daytime Emmys this year. And I have to tell you that we were lucky enough to very quickly show your live reaction to Paul winning his Emmy as he was on the carpet. So he saw that for the first time with us.
Oh, I'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
I was very genuinely happy for Paul. Frankly, there was no one in that category I wouldn't have been happy with taking home that trophy, but I'm really glad it was Paul.
Yeah. And then, so I have to kind of check myself because it seems like you've been on the show longer than you have been.
I mean, technically, I first started working on the show in 2017, but I don't think I aired until 2018. And then it was like, I was there for a few months, I'd go away, come back a year later for a few months, but I've regularly been on the show since we did the Beyond Salem episodes.
Yeah, it's been I think Leo's had probably one of the wildest journeys on the show but he's never lost his sense of comedy, his sense of intuition, his sense of just, I don't know,
business, maybe
dazzle, whatever you want to call it. How do you keep that going in him and still keep him growing?
Well, that's a great question. First off, I'm so thankful to Ron Carlivati because I think who Leo is at his core was Ron's creation. And then I'm also thankful to Paula and Jean Marie for sort of taking that mold and also sort of delving deeper into Leo's emotional life. And so it feels like I'm constantly just getting the opportunity to just, again, dig a little deeper and discover something new about him. But he remains who he is at his core. So it's just basically, I don't ever feel like I need to disavow any part of who he is. I get to just discover something new.
Here we have a photo here of, I think, if one of the first, if not the first scene of you on Days of Our Lives. That guy. Yeah.
There's no better way to make an actor feel older than showing them a photo of themselves from 8 years ago. I mean, it could be worse if you showed me a photo from like 28 years.
I could have shown you a photo when you first started on Young and the Restless.
Fair enough.
What would you tell this guy about where he would end up?
Oh man. I would tell him he should like get ready to just sort of walk ass backwards into the most delicious pot of gold, because I don't think I ever could have anticipated that arc would have turned into what it has become. And I am so grateful to be a part of this show and to play this character on the show. It is all just an embarrassment of riches.
We are greatly enriched watching you on the show. Thank you so much for taking the time. Yes, thank you. Yeah. All right, guys, we are live on the Days 60th anniversary red carpet, and there's another one of my faves. Hi, love. Hi, Abigail. Hi. Hi, I'm here with Abigail Klein, who plays Stephanie Johnson on Days of Our Lives.
Oh, wait, sorry. I thought I was known as most gifable character.
Oh, that's right. And that is my personal award, I'll have you know.
What?
Yes, that's my personal award. We all get an award on our award show, and that is my personal award. And I was like, there's just something about the way that she's emoting this year that I just had to give it to you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, you're very welcome. Yes. So you are we talked in the beginning, I think in your first day of Days, about coming onto the show as a legacy daughter, as the daughter of two legacy characters. Now, I think for the first time in years, because Stephanie was on the show before she came back, that Stephanie really just has stamped her own foot in the ground to where she is just so fully present in who she is as a woman, in her relationship, and her career. Do you feel like a kindred spirit with her in that sense?
Yes. And I really appreciate you articulating it in that way, because I feel that. But I think it's because I'm more comfortable and I'm growing as an actress, right? So it's all going hand in hand. But I 100% agree with you. I feel like the writers, too, have done a really fun job of, excuse me, of sort of like diving into her behavior more and why she does the things she does, and maybe what happened in her past, why that influences the choices that she makes now, which is what we all do, right? Subconsciously or consciously. And so I've enjoyed that part of like really picking her brain apart more and having more to work with. And it just opens up a whole new creative world for me. So I appreciate you saying that. I 100% feel that way. Yeah.
And you get to play with some of like the funnest, not to mention the hottest the funnest and the hottest characters on television. Who, I mean, obviously we have Rob Wilson, but who else is so much fun to play with on set?
You know, Rob, I love playing with Rob. He is so spontaneous and fun. And then I really loved working with JP too.
Oh, yeah.
He really gives you some unexpected choices, and so it's very fun to work with him as well. Love working with Paul Telfer, obviously Emmy Award-winning Paul Telfer. We all know and love him. So he's wonderful to work with too. I mean, really, everybody I work with is exceptional and just wonderful people. So it's a blast.
Yeah. And you got your start not on the main show, but actually on Beyond Salem. And so that was kind of a different transition than most characters did. And I want to show you this photo of your first scene.
Yes.
Mama and Papa and your brother.
Lucas, yeah, who plays Trip. Yes, that was the sweetest little moment. Oh, and speaking of Papa, look at that.
Did I miss my baby?
Look how cute.
Oh, is that?
That's you.
That's Papa. I could tell by
sweetest.
my hair separating in the back.
No, we're not looking at the hair. Hey,
No.
but that's the episode where the pizza box, the bomb, exploded on
my
me. Remember
God.
that?
Yes.
Whoops! It happens
Yeah.
in Salem. What would you tell that girl about the movie? Oh my God! I would say you're gonna have the best freaking time. You're gonna have the best freaking time. Yeah.
It's incredible. It's incredible. Thank you so much and congratulations. Yes.
Hey, congrats to you too.
Oh yeah. I celebrate my
Just
fun.
as much part of all of this.
Oh, thank you. And I'll plug myself right now. Congratulations to me and Justin for our 5 years on Dishin Days. Yes, we started.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Good to see
I'll
you.
see you guys.
Yay! Yes. That one. And then we got the daughter, and now we have the father. We have Papa. We have Patch, Mr. Steve Johnson himself. How you doing, sir? Yeah.
What's your name?
Araceli from Dishin Days.
Araceli.
Yeah.
All right. Dishin Days.
Yeah. So
Tony, hey buddy.
Yep. Tony's behind there running things to our I think last check was like 500 and 600 live viewers right now.
600.
Yes, 600. We're live.
Live right now.
We're live. Yeah, no,
Wow.
we're not recording. We are live right now. We have been live and I think we broke our record.
Just let me know if that number goes up right now.
Oh my gosh, this is so incredible. I have chills just saying that number. But you also hit a big number this year. You hit your 40th anniversary on the show. And I thought that the way that your anniversary episode particularly was just so well written, it just showed the full breadth of your time on the show. What memories did that evoke in you?
I thought they did a great job with that, by the way. It was well written. The flashbacks were wonderful. They built it around another story that was happening on the show. Well, the memories, I mean, when I have a show to do like that, when I'm going to have the flashbacks, I always go back and look at the stuff. And I mean, I'm just overwhelmed by all the work that we did back in the 80s in particular, with Mary Beth and myself and Matt, who played my brother, and Judy, sister. It was a great time. It was one of the most creative times in my life. And I hope we can continue in that vein and keep doing that kind of work.
And the show has given you, I think, just such a legacy. But you also have, I think you've had such great friends come out of the show, just such great relationships. How do you think that your life changed, or could you have anticipated the change that the show would bring to your life?
Well, one person who really affected me was Drake Hogerston. He was a good friend, and he was an inspiration to me as a man, because the way he lived his life was just so good and so upright. He was a stand-up man, and he was disciplined, and he loved his family. He would do anything for his family, as I would, and he was disciplined at work, committed, and he was always an inspiration to me and to many other people on the set, always. So, there's that. And then Mary Beth, of course, who I'm so grateful that we've been together all these years and that we were paired up together in the first place, because without her, I don't think my career would have been what it is to this day, because we had such a connection. And she's such a great actress and such a great person.
That anchor to hold on to when things get crazy is just so important.
Yeah.
And I want to show you a photo, so I'm going to take you back all the way to the beginning. Look at that guy right there.
The first day.
Day.
Yeah. Yeah. I had my drugstore patch. I think it was from the drugstore. and I was looking a little crazy because Doris Saba, the casting director, when she called me to give me the job, she said, "He's crazy. He's crazy." So that's why I look so insane. And another thing about this day was my wife, when I walked by in the scene, she looked at it, she said, "Honey, did you pick your nose?" And I said, "I absolutely did not pick my nose. It was like the Seinfeld thing. It was a scratch." It was a scratch.
Okay, I was like, there's got to be a reason because that's a very interesting first question.
Get this out of here. Don't ever show me this again.
But it's a good one. No, but like, what would you tell that guy about the journey that he was going to go on?
Which guy? That guy?
That
Oh
guy.
my God. You're in for the ride of your life. Hang on. It's going to be wonderful. You're going to have a beautiful life, beautiful children. And this guy would never, that guy would never have imagined that for himself. Never. It's all because of love of Caleb. Yeah.
Thank you so much and happy anniversary. 2 anniversaries. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Thanks, Tom.
Oh my gosh, we love that guy. We love that guy so much. Hello, hi, Miss Susan Hayes. I believe I interviewed you last year on the Day of Days red carpet with Billy Flynn.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And we are so happy to see you here to be celebrating. I think this is a beautiful celebration, a rare celebration in television as well.
Incredible, and the best part of the celebration is we're picked up for another 2 years, so it's going to be 61 years, 62 years. Hooray! 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 Yeah.
And you are the grande dame, I guess you can call you now, of the show, or one of
a few other ladies that might disagree with that.
Okay, one of the few, but I wanna bring you back to the very beginning because I have a photo. I believe this is your very first scene.
Yes, it is.
Your very first scene.
I don't have a copy.
Yes.
Can I keep it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. With the
Okay, I'll explain
yes.
this. My character appeared in the pilot of the show. I auditioned for the show and got the job and then talked myself out of it by showing them a tape of myself where I wasn't playing an ingenue, but a fashion model. And Ted Corday, the creator, the original producer of the show, said her eyelashes are way too long to be an ingenue, but she's too sophisticated. So I lost the job. My agent was furious. I was the 4th recast of Julie. By then, she had a rich history already. She had a great storyline. So I came on the show, and they introduced me in a one-way phone call first with Alice Horton, and then with Mac. And my first scene on the show in the set, we didn't get rid of that sofa until last year. We were using the same furniture from 1968 in the Horton living room. Finally, they decided to set fire to the living room so we could get some new furniture. And it's a familiar storyline. Yeah, just like life. So in that time period, we've gone from having a day for a day, working a day to present one show a day, to now presenting 8.5 shows, shooting 8.5 shows in 5 days, shooting them in pieces, which means the actors have to know where they are in the story. Of course, the writers, all of the production staff, the wardrobe people, my gosh, everything has to match and be in sync. So you got to do it fast. We have one rehearsal, so you have to know your lines for sure. You have to be cheerful because if you don't know your lines for sure, you're not here after lunch, if you know what I mean. So everybody that's on the show now works twice as hard as we worked in the beginning. The reward is the audience loves the show. The audience knows us, is kind to us. I believe at this point, certainly with the legacy actors, the audience falls in love with you. The trick is to keep them in love with you.
we have been in love with you all of these years. Miss Susan Seaforth, thank you so much for talking to us, and we look forward to continuing to see you on our screens.
We're always following Dishin Days to keep up with ourselves. We love reading it. So it's true. It's true. Why didn't you hear that? On Dishin Days, it must be true.
Yes. Thank you so much. Yes, great. Yes, we have another one. Hi, Martha. Yeah, she's keeping her energy up because this is a packed carpet and we are just going today. All right, 60 years. We talked last year about a Day of Days about how, it was kind of kicking off the 60 years. Now we're wrapping it up with the big on-screen gala and multiple different storylines going on. How do you think your perspective has on the 60th anniversary has changed from that time to now?
Well, last year, I think at Day of Days, I was just announcing I was back. And I had actually been back for almost a year. So, I'm still back. That's good. Doing the 60th on the show was so fun because they made a big gala out of it and they brought back a lot of characters from the past and people I haven't seen in a long time. So that was amazing. But obviously the biggest change this year was Drake. And so as much as it was like a horrible experience for all of us, I was so glad that I was already there to be a part of that. And this gala really honors him. And so I think it's a wonderful way to honor both the show and Drake and his character, John Black.
And then how do you feel about Belt's growth just in the last few years? Because I think that, you started off young, you were coming in as like playing a wife, a mother, one part of a super couple. And Belle's really just been on her own journey for a while now. How do you feel about that journey that she's on?
Well, as an actor, it's been really fun because, it's like a whole world that opens up and you get to explore relationships and dynamics with all kinds of people. As a character, she's definitely swung and missed a few times. And I think she's learning some hard lessons. And, I think confronting a lot of the imperfections that we all have when we're navigating life, especially on our own. But I've really loved doing that. I've loved exploring that. And I think at the end of the day, it's going to make Belle a more dynamic character. And there's lots more to come.
And Tony especially, I think, just cries tears of joy every time he thinks of the day that you took over the role of Belle. Like he talks about it a lot. And so I want to show you a photo from that time.
Oh my God. I was legitimately that happy. I was that happy on that day. Because I just want you to know that this is full hair and makeup that happened about 90 minutes after I got hired. So I had literally just come from Steve Wyman's office getting the job I didn't get 3 weeks before and shot this scene. So that's legit right there. Oh my God. It's it was such a fun day. Yeah.
What would you tell that girl about the journey that she was going to go on?
I would tell her that, congratulations, your dreams came true and they're going to stay true and keep working hard and life's not perfect and you're getting everything you ever wanted. Yeah.
I love that for you. I love that for Belle. I love it. It's a big love fest here today. Yes. Thank you so much for talking to us. Tony really does do that. He really does cry like tears of happiness. And I'm going to wrap up my time here. Thank you for joining us here. And I'm going to hand it off to Tony. But stay tuned. Tony's up next. No, it's okay. He's gonna take over.
Hi, we're switching in and out. Am I good? Am I in frame? Hello, everyone. It's me, Tony Moore, on the red carpet of the 60th anniversary celebration of Days of Our Lives. Listen, Justin has been here, Araceli has been here, and the excitement of the show continues now with me. So welcome, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We have two amazing ladies here. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You like this? Oh, this, touch it. It's velvet, expensive. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now live on Dishin Days. We have the amazingly talented Emily O'Brien and AnnaLynne McCord celebrating the 60th anniversary of Days of Our Lives. Ladies, what does it mean to be a part of such a legacy? You guys are itched into the history of the show. What does that mean for you?
Sorry, I thought you said we were live. I gotta fix that.
Well, hold on. Here you go. See, this is when a gay comes in. Here you go. Let me take a look. Here we go. We got to make sure she looks good. So what does it feel like to be a part of this show?
It's so rare. How many shows are out there that are running this long? I mean, how long was Friends? 10 years? You know?
10 years, schmen years.
Can you imagine 6 of those decades continuing? And some people like Suzanne, who have been on the show for 50 years, right? Something like that. 52. It's very rare.
It's crazy, right? That like a show has been going on for 60 years, so full of like many different storylines, so many different people. And now you all are a part of that history. Now, speaking of that history, let's take you back to your first days. We have Emily, take that. We have AnnaLynne, take that. Now, this is when we were first introduced to your characters, Gwen Rischek, and of course, Abigail, as we call her. Abigail. Yeah. Looking back at your first day, what would you tell this person about your journey on the show? We'll start with AnnaLynne.
My hair looks good. My hair looks good. Like, we did good on the hair. Thank you, Marisa. Listen, honey, it's gonna be a wild ride. You're not who you think you are. You're not who you don't think you are. You're not who you don't know to know you think you are. And you're someone else. And when you find out who that is, she's something else too.
Emily, what about you? Coming on as Gwen Rischek in the infamous Bayview, what would you tell that woman who walked onto set that day about your journey now?
Get ready to have tomatoes thrown at you. Or maybe some rotten cabbages. Because everyone's going to hate you.
Well, we love you. We absolutely love you. Now,
And there's definitely some that love a bad girl. So
some interesting people, as we like to say. Now, AnnaLynne, one of the things that with the love between Kat and Chad was that it took forever. What are your thoughts on that? Because every day we saw Chad and Kat, we were like, come on, girl. Felicity is even like, girl, come on. What was it like? And at what point were you just like, y'all, what's going to happen?
I mean, every time she didn't get laid, I was like, excuse me, this would definitely get somebody laid. What is wrong with Kat? Oh my God. You know, I will say, I love that with a show like Days and a daytime show, you get to drag it out at that level. But at a certain point, it's like, okay, Chad was even saying, stop saying sorry. Stop it. I don't want to hear sorry anymore. So I definitely felt there was an aspect of the apologies of Abigail that was like, everybody's been caught up. And then the viewers that were on vacation got caught up. And the viewers that left town for 6 months got caught up. We're good. Let's go into Kat Green's life now.
Well, listen, you both are amazingly talented women, and we appreciate the legacy that you are leaving on this show. So thank you. From me, from the fans, thank you all so much. You all are amazing.
lucky. We are honestly, we're lucky to have each other. I love this girl. And I love this girl right here next to Linsey.
Linsey Godfrey, everyone.
Linsey Godfrey. And we were just saying how lucky we are to actually be part of this cast that's become a family. Like, we spend so much time, we spend a lot of time.
I know. They do.
Tony has come and spent some time with us outside of this too.
And I've had a great time.
Yes, yeah. So I just feel very blessed. Very, very lucky.
We're truly blessed to have you all as a part of the Days family. So thank you. Thank you so much. And we can't wait to see what unfolds. We normally like to try to deep dive into it, but we're not going to do that tonight. We're just going to have fun and celebrate the 60 years of Days of Our Lives.
Well, you can invite us back on the podcast for that.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, you all always have an open invitation to come on the podcast and talk about all the things and spill all the tea.
Tea shall be spilled.
Oh my God. Thank you guys so much.
Threaten me with a good time is what I was going to say.
Always. Thank you all so much. Oh my gosh. It's always amazing to see you guys. So good to see you. Have fun tonight. You're welcome. Oh my goodness. You guys, such amazing ladies. You all know them as Kat Green and as Gwen Reschek. So such amazing. Oh my goodness. Is it us? Is it us now? Oh my gosh. Hi. Ladies and gentlemen, come on over here, love. The beautiful, talented, gorgeous Cherie Jimenez as the Gabby Hernandez. Okay? How do you feel about being a part of such a legacy show? I mean, we talked before, and you auditioned for the role of Gabby many years ago. It's come back around full circle, and you told us and expressed to us just how you feel so amazing and blessed to have this opportunity. But when you really sit back and you're here and you're seeing everyone and you're celebrating 60 years, how does that make you feel now to really be a part of this show?
I feel so incredibly blessed. I feel grateful. I feel like I'm dreaming sometimes. And this family, this community has really welcomed me, especially being a recast. That's a really difficult thing. People are so used to the characters that they fall in love with, and then me coming in and everyone welcomed me with open arms. And also the producers and the writers and everyone gave me the space and the grace to grow and to blossom in this role. And I couldn't have asked for anything better. Also, I'm a mother. They have supported me as a mother. So I feel like this is a dream. This is everything I've worked for. As an actor, you deal with so much rejection and things just aren't meant for you sometimes. They're meant for somebody else. And I'm 38. I've been pursuing this for a very long time. This is it for me. I'm playing Gabby until the end. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. I love Days. I get to work every single day with amazing people. I get to work and tell these crazy stories. And I get to have so much fun doing it. So being a part of this legacy, being a part of this is a blessing. And I am just so grateful to God. I am so grateful to just myself for not giving up, for believing in myself, and then for the show for giving me the opportunity of a lifetime.
When you took over the role of Gabby, you did such an amazing job. I mean, your talent, your beauty, your grace, we get to see it and experience it so much. But let's go back to the first day, shall we?
That picture haunts me. I'm going to be honest, I hate that picture.
You hate this picture?
I hate this picture. I think I look so ugly.
No.
No.
First of all, this is ugly. This is ugly.
I don't mean that in a mean way. Look, I love myself.
Yes.
Self-love.
Yes.
But that's not the most attractive picture of me. Let me just say that if I was a Gabby fan prior and Camila's gorgeous,
yes,
and I saw her as the first picture, I'd be like, where is my beauty? So now with that said, I'm showing myself kindness because it is what it is.
Yes.
It is what it is.
Well, listen, let me tell you.
I did deliver and I did my thing. And so I'm proud of myself and proud of my work. But that picture, when I see it, it gives me I'm like, Cherie, just.
Well, listen, you made an entrance. You still made being in jail look very chic and very put together. And now what would you tell this lovely girl who started on this show on this day? What would you tell her about your journey up till now?
Girl, you got this. I love you. Show yourself grace and be patient with yourself. I was in postpartum.
when I booked the role. I was dealing with postpartum depression. I was losing hair. I was skinny. I was breastfeeding. There was a lot going on inside, and I booked my dream role. And so for the show to give me grace and give me the space to grow, to focus on my hair health, to work out, to stop breastfeeding, to like just start to nourish and take care of myself, I couldn't have asked for anything more. So now it's like, they allowed for me to blossom, and I'm Gabby. And also playing Gabby has also helped me with my own confidence, and also learning to stand up for myself and to speak up for myself and to put myself first. So I may not agree with everything Gabby does, but I will say that she has helped me grow into the woman that I am today.
Listen, and the woman before us today is a fierce woman, and we absolutely love and adore you. You have taken the role of Gabby. You've making it your own. And listen, you are still serving it, honey.
Oh, and I'm going to keep serving. I'm going to keep serving until Gabby's no more. I'm going to be there forever.
And we will accept you forever. Cherie, thank you so much. Congratulations on being a part of the show. And thank you. Thank you. We really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Enjoy tonight. You're welcome. Oh, my goodness. We have the beautiful, gorgeous, talented, amazing, one of the many, many legacies of Days of Our Lives, Miss Suzanne Rogers. How are you, my love? Oh my gosh, it's so great to see you. Now listen, you have been a part of the show for so many decades. 52 years. When you look back at the work and the people that you've worked with on this show, and the fact that you are etched in the legacy of this show, what does that mean to you?
I can't believe it, and I'm honored. That's it. I'm very honored, and I'm very touched. And it all contributes all to a good boss and good fans.
And listen, we really appreciate you sharing with us what you've been going through. We have all been supportive of you. We've all been rooting for you. Whether you can feel it or not, we're here for you. Update us. How are you, and how have you been?
My last treatment was July 31st. And so now I'm trying to get my energy back. Yes. It's about 70%. Okay. It's not quite back yet. Yes. And I was worried about this because this is the first big event that I've gone to. But seeing you.
Seeing you.
Feel good.
And you always make me feel good. Ever since we started this, and every time I see you, you always show so much love. We always have a great time talking with each other. It's always so fun. And I'm just in awe of your bravery and your talent and just how strong of a woman you are.
Make me cry.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You are an amazing woman. Now, speaking of being such an amazing woman, let's go back to day one, shall we? Remember when this girl graced the screens of Days of Our Lives? Now, what?
Where's Linsey?
Linsey. She's showing Linsey the photo.
Oh my God, Mom, look how cute you are!
Just a lifetime babe. She's been a babe her entire life. Suzanne's never known anything other than babehood.
She's been babylicious since day one.
Day one. Look how cute you are.
Look at this. This is amazing right here. Two very talented and very strong women. Now, Suzanne, what would you tell this amazing babylicious woman about your journey that you're about to embark on this show?
Just hang on. Hang on. It's a ride. It's a ride. It's quite a ride.
I love that now we have Linsey Godfrey with us. I love you. I love you. And she's been such a strong person for you as you've been going through what you've been going through. Linsey, just being there for
she took me to a lot of my things with doctors because there were too many doctors.
Yes.
And she was there with me.
For you, Linsey, you going through your journey as well. How important how important was it for you to really step up and be there for her?
Hugely important. I love Suzanne. Suzanne is my LA mom. Even my own mother calls Suzanne my LA mom. And I'm a survivor, so I understood. And so it was immediate, not so much as a suggestion as much as it is, I'm going with you. That's it. Like, you're not going to do this alone.
Calmed me down because I'm a nervous wreck anyway. And she was like, nope, calm down. And we would talk about everything else other than what I was there for. So that was.
Now listen, Linsey, we can't leave you out of the first day because, honey, we have your first day on set as well.
My first line ever on this show is "Hi, Mom."
And you two are such a dynamic duo on the show. Like the love that Maggie has for Sarah, and even in the latest episodes, which, mind you, Maggie does not play. Maggie was like, listen, Xander, you tell the truth. And Sarah's like, what is happening? Linsey, what would you tell this girl about your journey on this legacy show?
Probably give her the same advice. Just hang on. It's all right.
It is.
I think I would give her that exact advice.
We think alike.
Yeah.
We have brown eyes, and we laugh a lot, and
Love faces.
Yeah. So there you go.
And how do you keep up this amazing chemistry that you all have? Obviously, it radiates off screen, but on screen as well. How do you keep this going?
Big hearts. Big hearts.
We talk to each other all the time. We're on the phone at least once a week, if not multiple times. We have dinner every other week or so.
Every other week on Wednesday. Yeah,
on Wednesdays.
Linsey and Aleda
and Ashley.
Well, I want to be invited to dinner too. Now, really quick before I let you guys go, Linsey, Sarah and Xander, what is happening? Can you explain what is happening with our favorite super couple?
Sometimes I just answer this. Just work here, man.
I don't write that. I don't write this stuff. I don't write it. Yes, I know. But they're so good together. They're so good together that I think it scared them.
Yeah.
And I think it scared the writers. I went, oh, yeah, here.
I think, Sarah and Xander are like a lot of great soap couples. You build them up to tear them apart. It's like, it's kind of what we used to do when we would play with like dolls as little kids. You would make this thing and then, now you're apart. Exactly. So I think that's what you're supposed to do. And I think, not to, toot my own horn, but I think Paul and I are just as good at fighting as we are at being in love. So I think we've always just said, as long as we're working together, at this point, I don't really care what we're doing. Like,
I stand in the wings and I watch the two of them, and it's just.
And then then you get Maggie, who's like the referee.
Oh my God!
Maggie's on and you're on the side of right. It doesn't. You have no loyalties to either of us. You're on the side of whoever is right.
Exactly.
Well, listen, just know we're rooting for you all. We are all rooting for you.
All of us.
Yes. Input Tyra. Thank you all so much, and congratulations on such an amazing success. We love you all. Thank you so much. Oh, I'll take these or unless y'all want to keep them. Oh my gosh, you guys, we have just had an amazing chat with Suzanne Rogers and Miss Linsey Godfrey. What an amazing night tonight. I mean, we are chatting with so many of your favorite day stars, celebrating the 60th anniversary of the show. And I'm looking behind us, and we have the gentleman of all gentlemen. We have the Emmy Award winning Mr. Paul Telfer, everyone. Paul and I literally just saw each other a couple of hours ago. I'm not going to tell you where, but
it's a secret society.
It's a very secret society. But first of all, congratulations on being a part of the show. How do you feel about being etched into the history of Days of Our Lives?
And I just never expected to be part of an institution outside of like marriage. Do you know what I mean? Like, and even that, I wasn't necessarily expecting. I'm so glad I became part of that institution. And now I just have endless gratitude to be a part of something that's bigger than your own career. Do you know what I mean? It's humbling. It's I'm constantly being educated by the people that I work with, learning new things about myself as new people come in, and I share things with them, things I didn't know I had to share, you know, and now I realize I do. I'm just really grateful to be a part of a multi-generational I know we talk about it all the time, but it's a family. It's a family business, and it's a business family. And the show itself just feels like this blanket now that I pulled over myself and my career that I never want to let go of. Yeah. You know, I'm so grateful for it. Yeah. And I just feel very lucky because I have a really fun character. Even when he's being a sad sack, you know, loser in love, you know, all that, there's still like an element of fun and like chaos in that character that I don't think it would have worked any other way for me. If I'd had a more traditional soap opera character or a hero or goody two-shoes, I just don't know if I would have stuck around as long. Whereas no getting rid of me now. Well, I mean, there is, but like, hopefully not.
No, absolutely not. Listen, you are amazingly talented and now an Emmy Award winner. Question, where is the Emmy?
Well, currently, so the plan was to put it on this special shelf that I have on the bar. But then when I got home, I realized the damn thing is so enormous, it doesn't actually fit on that shelf. So it's currently just residing next to my good whiskey. Until me and Carmen can move the shelves around and make it just right. Yeah.
Now, you have played Xander for over a decade now, and have been a part of the show. Let's take you back to day one, when we were first introduced to you.
A little meet cutes with Nicole Walker. The classic, oh, you spilled something on me. I should be mad, but you're so beautiful.
I just felt that. I felt it. What would you tell this guy about your journey that you're going to have on this show?
You don't have to still drive the Honda, but yet you are. Like, no, I would have told him to relax a little bit. Like, the only thing I get now when I watch those older scenes, I just see myself. I see all the work. Do you know what I mean? I see how hard I'm working to try and prove to everybody that I should be there, kind of thing. But you have to go through that. Like, you have to go through that phase in order to relax into it and just start to, you know, behave on the show, just like be on the show. And I think the shift towards that came really for me when Linsey came on, and that's when I came back onto contract, and I could just kind of like start to breathe a little bit in the role and not be so desperate to be like, I know all my lines. I got it right first time, see? Like, it's like, well, maybe just get it right. Maybe get it good. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Well, listen, like we praise you all the time on the show. You are amazingly talented. We just spoke with Linsey. I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked her. What is going on with Sarah and Xander?
I just feel like we all know how much Sarah and Xander love each other, and we all know how much Paul and Linsey love each other.
Yeah.
So it's clearly just a matter of time for these kids to work it out. But in the meantime, the writers just feel that we must exact the maximum amount of torture from both Paul and Linsey and Sarah and Xander and the fans that like that character combination. So for me, what's been so great about what we've done over the past year that hasn't aired yet is it was proof to both Linsey and I and to the show that we can have great scenes and a great storyline even if Xander and Sarah aren't romantically whole at that time, and that we can play yearning like with the best of them.
Well, listen, we are yearning for Sarah and Xander to get it together and be back together. But until then, we'll just ride the ride as we always do. You know my favorite quote of myself, I'm just a fan with open arms.
Yeah, I've always loved the way you guys approach the show. You have your opinions, and a lot of them I agree with, but it never feels like you're ever about to burn the place down about it. It's like you understand the wheel turns, and sometimes your faves are up here, and sometimes they're down here, but it will keep turning. So yeah.
Exactly. Well, Paul, thank you so much for always taking the time. We really appreciate you. And once again, congratulations on your Emmy win. And we hope to keep seeing you winning over and over and over again. So congratulations.
Thank you, mate. Like, one is plenty, but yeah, like maybe we can get bookends. We'll see what happens.
I mean, one is plenty, but two is great. Thank you, Paul. Always good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Paul Telfer, Emmy Award-winning Paul Telfer. Listen, I feel like I am sweating up here. It is hot, but we are having an amazing time here on the carpet. And now we have, oh snap, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Mr. Robert Scott Wilson, everybody. How, like, we were introduced to you first as Ben Weston, and now as Alex Kyriakis. You are forever etched into the history of Days of Our Lives. When you sit back and you think about the work that you've done and you being a part of this show, how do you feel to be a part of such a legacy show?
Man, I'm always grateful, and I appreciate it every day. But the way you just said it gave me goosebumps. Made me really appreciate it even more. No, look, I'm just honored, man. You know, I'm a kid from Massachusetts, and I've been acting for a long time, trying to do my thing, and this has become a home for me. And these are like family. You know, it's Deidre right here, and it's like my partner in crime, and we're in good hands. So I'm just super grateful, man. I'm so honored. I'm so proud of all of us, and I'm grateful for Ken keeping it going, captaining our ship, and just allowing us to keep making it. You know.
Now, do you ever? We love you as Alex Kyriakis, but do you ever miss the bad boy himself, Ben Weston?
Of course I do, man. I mean, Ben is a piece of me forever, man. We did that 8 years, and man, I still wake up to stuff every day about Ben Weston, you know? So it's like he's still a big part of me, and I love it. And if they ever decided to write it again, we'll pull out the necktie and we'll keep rolling. But no, it's tremendous, man. I can't believe an honor and the trust they had for me to do another role on the same show. It blows my mind. That's why no matter what, I'll always support it. I have everybody's back here, and I just want to keep making it. Just keep making it. You know.
Now listen, we're going to take you back to not the first character, but the second character. When Mr. Alex Kyriakis came onto the scene in his attire.
Very fitting because it's my birthday tomorrow.
Oh,
so this
happy early birthday!
The birthday suit. Thank you.
What would you tell? I mean, at this point, you had played Ben. Now you're on as Alex. What would you tell this guy about your journey on Days?
Have faith over fear. Don't get too nervous, because I remember this day I was very nervous because I was like, you know, I knew we had a very passionate fan base with Ben, and the Sin fans. It was an army, and it was amazing. And I was really nervous because we did it so quickly until I stepped in this moment with the people I was surrounded with. Wally Kurt, Zach Tinker, Judy. I mean, I'm surrounded by such greats that it just made it all come together. And at that moment, I knew it's going to work. No matter what, it's going to work. And I'm going to bust my ass to make sure it works. But I was very nervous. And then they just sprayed me with a bunch of glycerin and water and put me in some little nut huggers and get out there, kid. Said, get out there. Welcome. You're Alex Kyriakis. And the rest is history, man. So yeah. I'm proud of this guy, and I'm proud of our whole family. So it's really great. I'm coming with you.
Absolutely. You should be 100% proud of the work. You are an amazing talent. What do you most enjoy about playing Alex Kyriakis? Because two different characters, two different ways that you're going to have to play people.
I think number one what is my favorite is the fact that he's a Kyriakis, and to have that legacy family. You know, I didn't have that as Ben. I had to pave my own way. And Alex is certainly having to pave his own way. But when you have the family behind you like that, it just gives another depth. And I like stepping into it. I like playing him. It's so fun to me. I enjoy it. But the stuff we're doing now, you know, he's getting really heartfelt, you know, stories, heartfelt writing. And he's growing up a lot, you know, because he was a wild boy. He ran through the whole damn town. So I'm really grateful for where he's at and what they're doing for him. And I'm excited to just be back to work. You know, we just had a 6-week hiatus, so it's great. It's nice to be back.
Well, we're just hoping that you're in One Stormy Night Part 2.
Oh, baby. One Stormy Night Part 2. Oh, baby. 50 Shades of Kyriakis.
Oh, look, and we'll take all 50 shades. I love you too, Rob. Thank you so much and always a pleasure. And congratulations, and thank you so much for your work. We really appreciate it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, we couldn't do it without you. Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Robert Scott Wilson. And I do think now, well, we were live. Oh, I didn't even tell you that. We were live. So wave to everyone. Yeah, absolutely live.
Love all of you guys, anybody watching, thank you so much for supporting us, following our journey, whether it be my own or anybody's here. We couldn't do this without you. You're the oil to our machine, and we love you. Thank you.
From Robert Scott Wilson to you all. Thanks, Rob. We appreciate you, man. Hey, have fun tonight.
Thank you.
Cut a rug. Oh, no, I can take it. Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, unless you want it.
Give somebody here.
I'll do that. Love you too. Ladies and gentlemen, we also now have the legend himself, Mr. James Reynolds. We have Mr. James Reynolds, everyone. How are you, sir? So good to see you. Now, we got the crew here.
Oh, the crew. I see them over there. Oh, yeah, that's where they are.
We're actually live right now. We're streaming live. Yes, absolutely. Now, you know what? We're always here to protect you.
Okay, good. I need it. That's
now, James, you have been a part of this show for so many decades. You are the longest running African American actor on a show.
Nighttime work. Yeah.
We always ask you, but I feel like that feeling never goes away. But what does that feel like for you to know that you're a part of history, not only like television history, but Days history? What does that feel to you?
That's a good question. You know, I love history, number one. I'm a history buff. I love all kinds of history. And to feel that, to understand what that means. I understand what that means when young actors walk up to me. That's actually when I get it. You know, otherwise I'm living my life and going on. But when young actors walk up and they have watched Abe for their lives, or they may have seen some of the other shows I've done, and then they connect that to Abe, and you know, I realize the depth of that and what that means beyond me. I'm just grateful to have had the opportunity to do it for all these years. Yeah.
Listen, let's travel back in time a bit. Back to 1983, I believe, is when you started. 81. Oh, yeah.
It was December or October 31st.
October 31st, 1983. 81. I keep saying 83 because that's the year I was born. Yeah. But this guy appeared on the show for the first time.
Wow.
Yeah.
You dug in for this one. This is an old kinescope, isn't it?
I want to give a quick shout out to Dual Fan, who helped me find all of the first appearances on the show.
That's great.
What would you tell this gentleman about the journey that he's about to have on this show?
I would tell him, don't sweat the mistakes as much as he did. You know, I would say, you know, just move through those and go to the next day, which ultimately is what I did. But when same thing with your job, same thing with a lot of people's jobs. You know, when those little things happen, you kind of blow them all out of proportion. And then you go, oh God, when I go in tomorrow, I'm going to get a notice and I won't be there anymore. And how could I do that? And why did I make that choice? And, you know, I would say, okay, just take a breath, learn your lines for tomorrow and go on with your job. Yeah.
Everyone talks about how much of a family Days of Our Lives is, and all the cast members. And just like that, we have Elia Cantu, who plays Jada Hunter, giving the love to James Reynolds. As you look back and reflect on so many people that you've worked with, and so many amazing, talented people that you've worked with, you know, what comes to mind? What makes you sit and just relive some of the great moments of as playing Abe, and for you, James?
You know, it is the people. It is the people that you come in contact with. It is the people on our show. It's the crew. You know, people that you become attached to, and it's the actors and the directors and the writers. And ultimately, when you look back, I was kind of looking at a little bit of a list of people. I just started doing the Facebook thing. I'm brand new at it. I have no idea what I'm doing.
We don't either. Don't worry.
Okay, good. Well, I may need instructions from you all, but it's those people. And I was looking at this list of people, and I thought, wow. And some I hadn't seen their names for a long time or anything. And I realized, they all play a big part in my life. I didn't know these people before, and they're new people. There were people that came on last week that now may be part of my life for the next year or two. I don't know, but it's the people. That's what it's about.
We just had the arrival of Hank Northrup, Wayne Northrup's son.
Hank's here. That's good. Yeah.
What is it like for you to be able to now play opposite of Wayne Northrup's son, someone that you were with for so many years, and now his son is now a part of the show? What is that feeling for you?
Special. It's really very special. When I met Hank, he actually came on in my story, in a little bit of story, and I couldn't have been more pleased when I knew it was him. And he's a great guy. He's a wonderful actor. He's also just a really sweet man, and and Wayne and I were very close, and it's such a wonderful feeling to be able to now act with his son, who's a grown man. I mean, he's and he's got that sweetness that Wayne had. It's just lovely. Yeah.
Well, James, thank you so much. Thank you so much for always being there for us.
Anytime. Yeah.
And congratulations on such a legacy night tonight, celebrating 60 years of Days of Our Lives. Amazing.
No, it's down. I'm looking at Susan over here, who's been here for a lot of that 60 years. Not day one, but I think she arrived in 30 years or something like that. She's been there well over 50. She's in that 60, almost 60 category. But that's the special thing, and I think that's one of the things in daytime in general that people like. They like the sense not only of family, but the fact that you grow with their family, grow older with their family. You go through similar issues that they do, and that's I think one of the keys to this type of program. Yeah.
If it's one thing about Days, it's going to always represent family. And there are so many families that are out there who have been a part of the Days family since day one. So thank you all as well for being a part of this. And James, have fun tonight. Celebrate not only your family, but yourself as well. An amazing talent. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Of course, yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'll take that from you, so that way it's like what's gonna happen with this? I got it. We got it. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we are still here on the red carpet for the 60th anniversary celebration, and now we have the amazing, gorgeous, lovely, solving all the crimes in Salem, honey, Miss Elia Cantu. First of all, hello. We done coordinated, honey. We have coordinated. Oh my goodness. Hello. How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm doing fabulous. How's yourself?
Oh, I'm doing great. Listen, 60th anniversary of Days of Our Lives. For you coming on as part of a legacy character as the daughter of Marcus Hunter, what has it been for you to be a part of this amazing show and be etched into the history of Days of Our Lives?
To me, it means a lot, because to be a part of an iconic show, and I think it's a huge accomplishment to be on for 60 years, to be connected with all of these audiences over generations and generations, and also for representation. I really feel deeply about that. Jada Hunter is the first African-American female commissioner, I should say, because I know who you were just interviewing, James, was the first Black man. And I just think that's an iconic and pretty historic moment for Days. And I think that's great. I'm honored to be able to play that role and to play a strong leading lady who has a good moral compass, kind of she has a lot of empathy. And she tries to be as honest and a good character as you can be on a soap. Do you know what I mean? But it'll be fun for Jada to be a little bad.
A little bit.
I'm not against that. Yeah. But I love that she's just playing a positive role, because, sometimes I do get some feedback from younger girls, and I'm actually kind of shocked, because we know, everyone watches us. I feel like as a demographic, it's all ages, races, nationality, all that stuff, all over the world. But when you get like a letter from like like someone young and they're the same age, she's the same age I was when I started watching the show. So like to get those things, that for me personally affects me deep, and that's what makes me kind of keep going as an artist in general, even beyond, you know, no pun intended, right? Beyond Salem. But you know, it's just that keeps me motivated as an artist, I think. And I think that's why a lot of us do it, you know, as artists. That's a big way that, in a way, like a purpose, you know, that gives it purpose and meaning behind it.
No, the thing that we like about Jada is the fact that, number one, she's probably like one of the only people in Salem who can actually solve a crime in Salem. But she's such a strong, dynamic character, and you know, we saw a little cracks in the wall for a bit with a little bit of her history, but she's remained such a strong, dynamic character. With that, where is Jada? Because we haven't seen her in a minute. Where is she at? Is she solving a crime? Is she still talking to JJ whether he should stay on the force or not? Where is Jada?
That is a very great question. But you know, Jada's scrolling the apps. She's looking for love, maybe in all the wrong places, because we know what happened recently, but she stopped that quick. But we'll just say we'll see some more adventures of her seeking some connections, we'll say. And there's going to be some more action, you know.
We love a little action.
She'll be back to work soon with solving the more crimes. Yeah.
Well, now let's take it back to day one, when this person arrived in Salem. Now, what would you tell this woman about her journey on this legacy show?
I would tell this woman to get ready to learn, get ready to grow, and get ready to have some fun.
What's the biggest thing that you've learned being a part of this show, either personally, professionally? What's like the biggest takeaway for you?
The biggest takeaway that I've learned from this show? The biggest takeaway that I've learned from this show, I would say I've learned a lot. You learn a lot about the craft, you learn a lot about people, and you learn a lot about yourself. So that's what I take from it. It was a lot of introspective work involved amongst all of this, you know, behind the scenes, in front of the camera, all of it. You learn and evolve. So,
well, listen, and I say this to you because, you know, we know each other on a personal level. You are an amazing talent. You have added such a dynamic to this show, and your beauty, your grace never goes unnoticed. And I thank you. We thank you for being just an amazing talent and an amazing person. And we welcome you and continue welcoming you to Salem with open arms.
Thank you so much. And I appreciate you, Tony. You're amazing. And thank you to all the fans who continue to watch and support. And thank you. Shout out to Dishin Days for doing this for 10 years as well. So happy anniversary to you as well.
Now we got to get her some action, y'all.
Yes. It's coming.
Well, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. Thank you, Boo. You look amazing. Absolutely. Of course. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Unless you want to keep it. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Y'all, this has been such an amazing time. I don't know if we're going to wrap things up or if we have anyone else coming about. But we are all done, everybody. That has been the 60th anniversary celebration. We have brought you live into the red carpet. So thank you, everybody. And I believe we're going to swap out and maybe try to get a couple of more people. So everyone stay tuned. Did you put stay tuned, everybody.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if are we getting anyone else or not, but
Keep talking, and then come back with some fun facts.
okay, give me a second.
We're about to go live, and we're on.
Hey guys, Justin Hareld here again. We are sort of finishing up the red carpet. We are just looking to see if we can get if any more stars are coming down the pike here. I'm going to bring up a couple of just some fun facts for us to go over a minute while we wait to see if anyone else is coming down the pike here. Let's see. I don't know if you guys knew this, but over 30 actors have played Roman Brady or Eric Brady in some form or another, thanks to recast, thanks to twins, thanks to masks, alter egos, and doppelgangers. We've had over 30 actors play those two characters. Not sure if you guys knew, but the name Demiris actually stems from the name DeMille, as in Cecil B. DeMille of Hollywood Grandeur. Okay, we might get Deidre coming back. We'll go a couple more facts here while we're waiting to see. 2019, the show shocked fans when they did the 1 year time jump, a first for daytime soaps, creating the missing year mystery, which we still debate on our show today. Sometimes we don't know, are we in 2025? Are we in 2026? Sometimes that can get a little confusing, but drop down and let us know what you guys thought of the missing year when they did that. Do you think was it stunt casting? Was it a ploy for the show? Was it really great storytelling and what we had moving forward? Couple other facts. Did you guys know Leanne Rimes appeared on the show at age 21? I actually remember this appearance. She was on the show with Jensen Ackles, and I think, if I remember correctly, she was playing like a runaway teen or something that Jensen's character Eric Brady was helping. It was a very like 1 or 2 episode kind of cameo thing. Let us know if you guys remember that. What other fun facts here? We're waiting to see if anyone else is coming down. We're hoping to get some time with Deidre here, the legendary Deidre Hall. We'll see. What else? We have had many famous actors had got their early or guest roles on Days, including Christina Applegate. We had Farrah Fawcett. Mila Kunis was on the show, or Mila Kunis actually did a Days of Our Lives commercial when she was a young girl. So yeah, we have that. Many of you may not know this. The character of John Black, played by the dearly departed Mr. Drake Hogestyn, was actually modeled after the literary spy Jason Bourne from the Bourne Identity. Books and movies. You can hear Jackée if you can't see her. John Black was modeled after the Jason Bourne books and movies. I don't know if you guys knew that, but yeah, the ones that Matt Damon plays in the movies, that character, John Black, was modeled after that character. If you wonder where the whole like super spy thing came from, it actually came from that. Many of you know the show, or maybe if you may not know, the show expanded from a half hour, if you didn't know. So before 1975, before April 21st, 1975, Days of Our Lives was a 30-minute show. Then on April 21st, they actually expanded to a full hour. So since then, we have gotten a full hour of Days every single day since then. No interruptions, not even during COVID. If you didn't know, Days was the one show on television in history that kept going during COVID, airing new episodes. Of course, the cast was not filming, but because the cast is 9 months or maybe 10 months at that time ahead, they did not have to break for COVID. They aired all new episodes. So Days was the only show running during that time. A couple more facts as we wait. We got a couple more minutes here on the red carpet. We are about to close down, but hopefully we can snag a couple more interviews. Maybe we can grab Deidre here. Maybe we can grab Jackée. We'll see. This one's interesting. Ivan Guevara, the actor who also played Ivan, during his first couple of days on set, he could not remember his original character's name. So they actually changed it. We could not get the information on what the original character was, but they actually changed it from that character to the character of Ivan because, yeah, they changed it to Ivan because he could not remember the actual name. He could not remember the actual name. So yeah, so he's been known as Ivan since then. A couple more here while we wait. If you guys didn't know that Elizabeth Harrower, she was the head writer of Days in 1979. She's actually the mother of Susan Seaforth Hayes. So at that time, they both were working on the show, mother and daughter, mom, a head writer, and Susan playing Julie in those early years. And a couple more, we had AJ McLean from the Backstreet Boys. He made a guest appearance on Days of Our Lives in 2021 playing a driver. I actually remember this particular cameo. It was when Kristen was breaking out of prison and she was arranging for that caravan to come and get her. And AJ McLean was actually the driver of that caravan that helped break her out of prison. And so nice little fun fact there. Another one while we wait, we're wrapping up here. Hopefully we can snag one of these ladies to my left or right, but We had Frank Parker, who you guys may originally remember as Grandpa Sean Brady. He actually auditioned for the role of Bill Horton in 1965. He unfortunately did not get it, but the powers that be remembered his audition and loved him so much that when they were casting the role of Sean Brady, Elder Sean Brady, they actually brought him back for that. And of course, he killed it and went on to play Sean Brady in the 80s, almost 15 years later. We're seeing where maybe we might be able to grab her. Waiting, playing double dutch here. Hi, Jackée. Hi, Jackée. We're waiting. Maybe we can get. Can we get one more? Which? Maybe double dutch. Can we get? Okay. All right. Quickly. No. Hey guys, we have a living legend here, Miss Jackée Harry. How are you doing tonight?
Well, how are you?
I'm doing great. Now that we're here, you've arrived. We've been able to see you and snag you for a minute here. Days of Our Lives, 60 years. What does it feel like to be a part of something so iconic from someone who is so iconic?
They didn't tell me it was 60, I wouldn't know it. But I'm working with these legends like Deidre Hall, here's Susan Seaforth Hayes. I get out of the way, believe it or not. And I'm pretty strong. But when they come in and I'm in a scene with them, I step up my game, okay? Like Michael Jordan. They are Michael Jordan, and I'm like the rookie, and I come in and I'm ready to go 20 rounds.
Okay. Speaking of working with these, we got to show you. This was picture first photo, first day on Days of Our Lives.
Can you tear that up? Can you burn it?
No.
Put that in the furnace. And
Oh my God, you look good.
Oh, but look at my attitude. I'm demure now. Can't you tell?
What would Jackée now tell this Jackée?
Girl, take that red dress off and put on this. Lord have mercy. She fierce.
I mean, come on now. The fur coat, the red dress. You know, Days has a history of amazing women.
That's fake fur.
Okay, fake fur. We don't want we don't want PETA coming at
They throw no paint on me.
But Days has a history of legendary women wearing badass red dresses, and here you are, first appearance in it yourself.
I hit that ground running, didn't I? Oh my God, I should have been more subtle. Can you imagine me subtle?
Jackée, when you first joined the show, did you think you'd still be here? Did you think, oh, this might be a nice, fun change for me, a challenge? I might do this for a little while and move on to something else? Or what was your first thoughts when you
just said it. Yeah. A little while, dip in a little bit, and, because it was daunting. All those lines every day. And I'm used to, memorization from doing sitcoms. But at 2 o'clock, you get 30 pages. It's like, wait a minute. Main minute. Like my son used to say, main minute, mommy. I was like, oh, God. I'm in trouble now, Lucy. It, but I'm used to it now. Thank God. But it was daunting.
Well, you're doing an amazing job. I think you brought some star power to the show that I think they needed, and the character of Paulina has just grown on us, and she speaks her mind. We love her. We love you in the role, and congratulations tonight on 60 years.
Thank you. I'm bringing you with me everywhere.
Okay, I'm down to go. I'm down to go.
Here's $20.
Okay. Yep. Slip it right in there. I could use it now.
I know that's right.
Thank you, Jackée. So much. Yeah. Pleasure seeing you as always. Thank you. That was, of course, the legendary Jackée Harry here, giving us everything she could. The red carpet is breaking down. We are hoping maybe we can snag Deidre. I'm hoping here. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna. Think that we are actually gonna. Yeah. Okay, I think we're actually gonna sign off right now. We want to say, one second. We maybe might be able to grab her. We are seeing. Okay, got a few more minutes, and we might be able to grab Deidre here for an interview. So, yeah. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying this. The red carpet is actually wrapping up. They're kind of rushing her off, but hopefully, we can. Yeah. Get her where we
Yeah, so we're gonna do this together for a minute while we await the legendary Deidre Hall, who I think is gonna be our final interview of the night. And I mentioned this earlier, but I wanna again congratulate us. I wanna congratulate us.
Yes, 5 yees on Dishin Days. Actually, a little over 5 years now. When we came on, it was joining Michael and Tony.
Michael is using my fan right now.
Yes, as he is hot.
Yeah. So I love this carpet First of all, it's a golden carpet for the 60th anniversary. And last year, what was the Day of Days when blue? I think it was like a teal blue.
It's very much the sands of the hourglass to match the sand. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hence the orange carpet.
Yeah. 60th. The experience today, I think, was fun. I love that. I think that we have so much exclusivity with the Days of Our Lives. Whenever we're here, we're at Day of Days, that we get to just kind of chat with the cast, and they know us. Like we mentioned, I think on our show the week after the Emmys, that they were all like gravitating toward us. Like we were like, come play with us. We know you, you know us. And so that's a really exciting part where the Emmys were like, go.
Yeah, today's been amazing. It has been nonstop go. We were worried about if the cast was going to be here right at 4 when we went live, if we would have to kind of run through it and keep going, but they actually were here. We got some amazing interviews, and like Araceli said, this very much reminded me, at least, of Day of Days. I think that's our opportunity to really get close to the cast and have some fun with them, and we were actually able to do that here in this environment. As crazy as it is, it's been hectic, but it's been actually really fulfilling, and we got some great interviews, and the experience tonight has actually been really great.
Guys, hot tea alert. There was hot tea. We never get hot tea.
I know, we got food and stuff, which is a rarity when we are on these red carpets or we are behind the scenes. So we are very thankful. Peacock took care of us today. So
yes.
Yeah.
So this is a Peacock exclusive event for Days of Our Lives for this special anniversary. You'll remember Day of Days last year was kind of the kickoff to that. And we want to wrap this up now. Oh, we don't want to wrap this up. Oh, favorite interview. Oh my gosh, favorite interview.
Actually, we're gonna get just. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wait a second. One more second.
Yeah, that's gonna take me a minute to figure out.
Favorite interview. I'm gonna say Jackée. Right. First one. Last one. Jackée. She's always fun. Always amazing. Always up for a fun time. She's as sassy as Paulina and then some, and always have a great time with her. I have a history of interviewing Jackée at these things, and she never disappoints. So I would say Jackée.
Yeah, my favorite interviews are always like amongst like the ones that we always kiki with behind the scenes, like with Elia or Cherie or Paul. And so I like, honestly, some of my favorite interviews are the ones you guys don't get to see. Sorry. All the stuff that's happening behind the camera right there, all the people we got to say hi to. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow. We are interviewing Louis Tomeo Aaron Green. He will be making his Dishin Days debut on our show tomorrow, so don't miss that. And he has actually been wanting to be on the show for a long time, and we told him we have to wait until your storyline comes up, and he's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, how many months?
Yeah, this has been a while in the making. This interview has been a while in the making. We love Louis, he's a friend of ours, but yeah, we wanted to make sure it was the right time for him to come on and just kind of let us know his feelings, and I'm sure we're gonna have so much fun with him tomorrow.
No more hiding, no more having to hide any storylines. He can finally like let loose about everything, and I think that's probably the funnest interviews, is that when they don't have to be coy about something, they can actually deep dive into, how do I really feel about the way the storyline went.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we a couple more minutes, and hopefully we can snag Deidre before she goes in. But guys, literally, the red carpet is breaking down. We are standing strong to make sure we get that last interview. But yes, everyone is packing up and leaving, and we are holding out because we know that you want to see living legend Deidre Hall talk about Marlena, talk about the 60th anniversary, and yes, a couple more minutes here.
All right. So let me see what my favorite Days character is. I'd say historically Abe Carver, because I think he's just such a solid man, played by such a solid man, where it's there's just that character, even though I'm a little tiffed at him right now, the character can do no wrong or very little wrong in my book. And then in recent history, Sierra Brady, just the way that Victoria Konefeld just burst onto the scene and on that motorcycle, that was just so badass.
Yeah, there's something special about her and her portrayal of Sierra. It gave very much, this is Bo and Hope's daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's what you want. We as soap fans want. I think we want somebody that's just grabbing our attention from the first second that they're on screen. And I think that we've gotten so many people that were here today that from the first scene we just got them. I'm thinking Linsey Godfrey as Sarah Horton. I'm thinking Emily O'Brien as Gwen. And then even what she did with Teresa, I was like, wait a minute, how did this happen? Like we all were just kind of went along with it, and then we were like, whoa.
I just think they handed her Teresa, and she made gold with it. Really, it was in a lot of ways a thankless role until she sort of breathed life into it in her expertise and her talent. And I think she walked away with the Emmy nomination. And I think there were a lot of people eating their words after her performance as Teresa. So yeah, we love Emily.
Oh yeah. And then I'm going to throw out my own personal fun fact here, guys. I have yet to find a good hourglass necklace that I'm on the lookout for one, but there was a storyline in 2010 that I actually, historically, a lot of people don't like it. I appreciated it. And I wear the symbol that was in that storyline around my neck at almost every Days of Our Lives event. So this is the triple spiral from the Hope kind of went nuts on sleeping medication storyline. Yeah. Storyline wasn't great, but it was great.
Do you want her?
Yeah, sure. Yes. All right, guys. This is the final interview of the night. The carpet is just about broken down, and we have Miss Deidre Hall, and Tony's going to tell me which side am I supposed to stand on. Right here? I'm good. Okay. All right. Yes. The lighting, people. It's all about the lighting. Yes. All right. I think we have just one more here, right here. Hello. This is Dishin Days. Yes. Here we are.
My son is here.
Yes. We saw him. Yeah. And we are here with Deidre Hall for the final interview of the night. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us on such a historic night.
Thank you for waiting around.
Yes, thank you. And I'm going to start with this picture because I have it in my hand. This, I think, is your first
exactly
scene.
what that is.
Is that your
First scene
first
with
scene?
Mickey in the sanitarium.
Yeah. What would you tell that young woman about how the journey that she was going to take? Could you have imagined it?
I could not have imagined it, and I tend not to give advice. So, but I will say that I had done a few episodes of Young and Restless, and thought, wow, I'd done a lot of episodic before that, and just a sense of being able to come to the same place, know where to park, know where to eat. And I called my agent and I said, I was part of somebody's past on Y&R, but I called my agent and said, I want to do a soap. And after he regained consciousness, he said, and I said, I want to do a soap. And the part of Marlena came up, and I loved it, auditioned for it, screen tested for it. And I tested with some women who were recognizable. And I didn't hear anything and didn't hear anything and didn't hear anything. And he finally called me, said, "You got it." And I said, no. There were people that were pretty famous in that room. And I'm sure they went to every one of them first. And I'm sure everyone turned it down. So clearly there's something wrong with this part that I missed. So I'm turning it down too.
Oh my goodness.
And I did. And they went to New York and cast there. And I didn't say the reason to him. That's what I just said. I'm not going to do it. And he called me about 6 weeks later and said, "What's wrong with that part?" I said, "Nothing wrong with that part. It's a fantastic part. I just think that I wasn't what they were looking for." He said, "You're actors. What am I doing with actors?" And he said, "No, you were their first choice." And I said, "Well, then tell them I'm coming home." Yeah.
And it's been your home ever since.
It has 50 years.
Yeah,
50 years.
All right. The preview what's coming up for Marlena's 50th anniversary, if you can.
I don't even know.
You don't even know?
Wow, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because we've shot, we're we're 10, 11 months ahead of you. Oh, I don't know.
Well, then what are you looking forward to the fans seeing going forward for Marlena?
I get to do a lot of work with Martha Madison, that plays Belle on the show. Love her to pieces. We have very good chemistry. I would like to do more scenes with Greg Rikaart, who plays Leo, because there's a crazy ass.
Yeah.
And leaves you open to all kinds of things, you know. I would love it if Hattie came back. I love Hattie. I love Hattie. Yeah. I think Hattie and Leo were hilarious together because, as we know, he didn't understand that it was Hattie. He thought it was Marlena kind of having an off day. So it gives you lots of room for great comedy and great misunderstandings and confusion. And I would love that.
Yeah. And it doesn't feel like work if you're having fun.
No,
No.
it rarely feels like work. Sometimes a couple page monologue feels like work, but aside from that, no.
All right. Happy 50th anniversary to you, Deidre Hall. Thank you so much. And happy 60th anniversary to Days of Our Lives.
Thank you. We accept graciously. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Have a good night. Yes. And that is it. We have wrapped and we have broken our own record, guys. Over 700. We had a steady stream of over 700 viewers for the past, how long have we been at this? 2 hours. Over 700 steady the whole time, guys. We appreciate you so much. Know that we are fans ourselves, and I'm gonna hand it off to Tony because he is just salivating right now.
Deidre, thank you so much, dude, and congratulations. Yes, absolutely. And we are just jumping in, everybody. Thank you guys so much. We did it.
Thank you so much for joining us. We had some really great interviews. Hopefully you felt a little bit of what we felt here in the room today and got to experience some days. I know Day of Days didn't happen this year, but hopefully this brought a little bit of comfort your way. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us. We have our fourth. He's manning the computer right now. So everybody say hi to us. Say hi to Michael Mattis. And for our regular viewers, please join us tomorrow. If you're new to us, please join us tomorrow. We are live again, back with our regularly scheduled programming tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific time. So it's 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And
you've been on the show for how long? Listen, this has been the 60th anniversary red carpet. We are so happy that we were able to bring this to you live. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And we will see you tomorrow with Mr. Aaron Green, y'all. He's going to be talking to us about this amazing storyline. So we'll see you guys tomorrow live, Sunday, November 9th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good night, everybody. Bye.